Hi, my name is Snehi Vigela, and I have the absolute pleasure of introducing Chloe Guerra. Most of you know Chloe as an employee at Small Cakes, or the girl who always has the best school lunches. With her dad being Italian and her mom being Puerto Rican, there's no doubt that Chloe will bring the best food to school for lunch. But to the class of 2019, Chloe is so much more than just cupcakes and lunches. She is genuine, caring, hardworking, and beautiful inside and out. Chloe is the kind of girl who radiates kindness as she walks through the hallways. She is free of judgment, and her authenticity is truly admirable. I know she will have something wonderful to share with us today, so please help me in welcoming Coco, Chloe Guerra.
About a year ago, I hit my twin brother with my car. Don't worry, he is fine. Since it was with the open car door, he luckily didn't get hurt. We have his good backpedaling skills and balance to thank for that. Now that I think about it, that experience was probably more traumatic for me than it was for him. After I accidentally hit him, he came up to my window, leaned down, and looked at me and simply asked, "What did you do that for?" The calmness and confusion that filled him is something that I look back on and laugh. It's not that I purposefully went in reverse when I thought I was going forward. If I'm being honest, if he was the one who had hit me, I probably would have had an entirely different reaction. Let's just say we balance each other out. He is calm, and I'm not. My brother and I have always been close. If you know me, you probably know how worried I get when I start to think about what I'm going to do next year when we go our separate ways. Let's just say it's not my favorite topic to talk about. We share a car, and so that means we are forced to spend a lot of time together. Each morning starts off with me sitting in the car while I impatiently wait for my brother to leave the house. Our morning car rides are never silent. First, we might argue about which type of music we're going to listen to. I personally like today's top hits, while he much rather would go for something different. Once we get all that figured out, many mornings we drive and I get accused of not being a morning person. I personally disagree, but of course we are entitled to our own opinions. Last week he decided we needed to have daily morning quotes because I would benefit from them a lot. That particular morning, the quote he made up was, "A bad attitude is like a singular space heater in the middle of Antarctica. It doesn't help anyone." Just to clarify, I never said the quotes made any sense. I benefit from these morning quotes not from the original way he intended to, but instead another way, by making me laugh. Once we pull into MUS, we say our goodbyes and I drive off to school. Next, we have our afternoon car rides. At 5:15, I arrive to MUS and pick him up from soccer practice. These are a little different than our morning car rides. There's no reason of getting to school on time, so there's more talking going on. Some may say they hate driving and this would be a burden to them. I have never felt this as a burden. It's just a routine that has been built into my schedule. Then we have our road trips. Every holiday and summer vacation, we both get in the car and embark on the 4-hour drive to visit our mom in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. These rides sometimes consist of one of us sleeping while the other drives, or one of us forcing the other to listen to audiobooks or podcasts, or just the normal arguing of which music we want to listen to. It's weird to think we only have spring break and summer vacation for these road trips, and only 46 more mornings drives to school. This vehicle that we find ourselves arguing over is what has brought us closer since we started driving. We learn to share, forgive each other, remember, and move on. It's not worth the time and energy to hold grudges towards anyone, especially your siblings. Your siblings are the ones who will always be there no matter the circumstance. Sure, there will be arguing involved, and there will be times that you will never want to speak to them again, but being able to forgive is the most important trait you can have towards your sibling. If my brother was able to forgive me for hitting him with a car, then all the little things that happened should eventually be forgiven and not destructive to your bond. It's important you cherish those car rides with them now, because soon it won't be as often that you get to have these moments again. Instead, when the time comes and you drive your separate ways, You will look back on all the memories of all the arguing, bonding, and conversations you had and appreciate them more than you think. Thank you.